What is going on, guys? This is Starter Austin, and as you can see in this gameplay is going to be some hardpoint on the map Yemen, and I'm sorry for using the douchebag target finder LMG, but there's an aspect of this commentary that I'll get into in a minute, and you'll see what I mean. And yeah, let's get into the topic. The topic is, was Black Ops 2 a good game? And when I say Black Ops 2, I mean just the multiplayer, because I'm a multiplayer guy. I don't know about you guys, but I really never touched the single player. Only played like 2 or 3 missions of it. It really didn't appeal to me. No single player games really appeal to me besides some. But yeah, let's get into it. There's 5 aspects that I want to talk about in this commentary, and that is okay. And I forgot to address all this that I'm talking about. I'm gonna compare it to MW3 because it was the game before Black Ops 2. Okay, so the first aspect is map design, and I want to talk about like the organization of the map and basically how it played. And I think it played a lot better than MW3, and some of you guys can agree to this. And yeah, they're more organized. Like the spawns were better. But maps that I don't like. Oh, spawns were good, but Nuketown is an exception because that's a small map, and maps usually aren't good in small maps, obviously. But some maps that I don't like are Turbine, Plaza, Drone, Aftermath, and Cargo, and you guys can probably see where I'm going with that. Like, they're really camp-heavy maps. Like, there's just the buildings and some like spots you can get into that, especially on Drone. Like the snipers on that map are they're god awful. But yeah, they're really annoying. And there's really no way to get around it. I mean, you can, but you have to like run all the way around the map. And I think the main reason why I don't like these maps is because they're bigger maps. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And the map packs that were introduced, I think pretty much, basically all the aspects that I'm talking about, they're gonna be like a pretty much, kind of like a, not like a yes or a no kind of I like it or I don't like it. It's pretty much, it's just a pretty much, like pretty much I like it, or for the most part I like it, for the most part I don't like it, yeah. The map packs, I think they were alright. I mean, they weren't the best. Like, I think Modern Warfare 2 had the best map packs, but that's just me. But the map packs, they were alright. I mean, some maps were good. I really liked them when they first came out, but now whenever they are in the rotation, I just skip it because I really just never feel like playing those maps, and that's kind of how I am. I just like playing the main maps. Okay, and the second aspect I want to get into is weapon balance, and some of you guys can agree with me, some of you guys probably will really disagree with me, but compared to MW3, MW3 had the notorious overpowered weapons like the ACR and the MP7. You guys, the MP7 was so OP. Like, you can shoot somebody across the map and it had like 0 recoil. You could kill them relatively quick. It would get a lot of hit markers, but it's an SMG. You kind of expect that, especially if you have a suppressor on it. Black Ops 2, I think they did a really good job of weapon balance, but there are some exceptions, which are, to me, are the AN-94, the TAC-45, and Target Finder LMGs. That's the reason why I use this gameplay. And I basically never really use Target Finder LMGs because I think people that use them are just really annoying and obnoxious. And because, like, it's so easy, like so easy to use. Like it's so easy. Like look how easy I got that kill and this kill. And it's just, I think LMGs, they give them way too much damage, and they didn't give them a lot of recoil, which I kind of disagree with. But I don't know. I guess they don't have recoil in real life. I don't know, I'm not a gun expert. But yeah, the TAC-45 was basically like a 2-shot kill, and yeah, I don't think that was fair. Every time I run into a gunfight with a guy that's using a TAC-45, it's just, I just know I'm gonna die if he's good with it. And yeah, I pretty much know I'm gonna die, and I get really frustrated when I get killed with it, which is kind of often. And some people can argue with the snipers. Honestly, I think if you're a good sniper, then they're overpowered. But if you're bad, obviously, then I think they're not, because I'll be in a gunfight with a guy, I'll shoot at him, and I'll get the first few shots, then he'll just twitch and then quickscope me, and I think that's just really frustrating, and that happens in pretty much all Call of Duties besides Black Ops 1, because the sniping was really bad in that. The sniping in MW3 was really good, and I really don't know Treyarch's logic in patching the the bolt-action sniper rifles in Black Ops 2 for the DSR and the Ballista. Because like they fixed the rate of fire, and I think they fixed something else. They patched something else. I don't know what it was, but they basically just made it worse and basically delayed the time after you shot and basically the next shot. And I don't really like that. And the third thing is game support and basically the company, how they supported it, like glitches. Like, I know when the game first came out, they had the Prestige Master glitch, which is basically where you would go into theater mode. Well, it's patched right now. All these are patched. Basically where you would go into theater mode, and you'd pick some clip. I forgot what it was. It was just like a game on Nuketown, I think. And you just watch it, and then every time it would prestige you, or it would bring you all the way to Prestige Master. I'm not sure what it was. It was basically just a prestige glitch. And I wouldn't, like, people that did it, I'm pretty sure that most of them got reset. Like, I think one of my friends got reset, and I just already knew that they were going to do that to people, even though they really shouldn't reset people over a glitch. I mean, it was their fault. Like, it was the flaw in their game, and I think they should just fix it, and just, people that did it, they did it. I mean, you can't really change that. And the Death Machine and the War Machine glitch, I think this one, I didn't even know about it until I watched the commentary about it. It's basically where if you're playing, like, a game mode that had rounds where, like, Domination and, I think, Search and Destroy, if you're good enough to get a War Machine or Death Machine and Search and Destroy, then you could use it. But it was like Domination, Demolition, game modes like that, where basically if you're in the first round and you don't use all the ammo that you have in the Death Machine and the War Machine, then you can refill it in the next round. Like, I know the Death Machine, I think, had like 200 rounds. Not really sure. I think it was like 200, 300. Might be more, might be less. I'm not sure. But I know in the War Machine you got 6 rounds. And let's say you just like use all but one, it'll refill it in the next round. You get a full War Machine clip or Death Machine. And yeah, I didn't really know about that, so I really didn't have time to abuse it. And the Riot Shield glitch, I'm pretty sure there were a few of these, but I only knew the one where I watched the video with Speedy and Vanoss where they would just sit in the spawn, and they would have their Riot Shield out, but when you look at them, like, you couldn't see them holding it. Like, you could see that they were, like, their character was holding it, but at the same time you couldn't see the actual Riot Shield, and you were just shooting at something and they were basically invincible. And I think that got patched really quick. And the invincibility glitch, I never really, actually all these glitches I never really got the chance to toy around with. The invincibility glitch, and I think there was an invisible glitch. Like, my friends helped me out with this. Shout out to you guys who helped me out with the glitches. Basically, I know the invincibility glitch was basically where you would run out, but you would have a gun, but it wouldn't really matter. And you basically run out into anywhere you wanted to, and the people would shoot at you, but they wouldn't kill you. They couldn't kill you, and you couldn't kill them. So basically, it was just more funny than anything. People got really confused, and yeah, that was pretty much it. Okay, number 4 is DLC. I think they did a good job with DLC. I mean, it was alright. It was really new. Like, some of the things that they did, like the camo packs, the personalization packs that they added to the game. I thought those were really cool because it came with a new camo, a new reticle, and a new calling card. I didn't really mess around with the reticle or calling cards, but I thought the camos are really really creative and just a new thing to bring into the game. And I hope that they bring it into Call of Duty Ghosts. And of course the DLC. I already talked about that. Peacekeeper, the gun DLC. Yeah, they said they'll only do it once. I wish they would have done it with all the map packs that came out, or like, yeah, every time the new map pack came out, a new gun would come out, and I think that'd be really cool. But I don't know why they only did it for one. I guess they thought it was a bad idea, maybe. I don't know. But oh, and also the Ghost camo for whenever you pre-order Ghost, Call of Duty Ghost. I don't think you can do it now. Yeah, I don't really think you can do it now. But whenever you pre-ordered it earlier on, you could get a Ghost calling card and a Ghost camo, and I really used that. And yeah, I thought it was really cool. And last is connection, and this is a really big factor that plays into multiplayer games. And I think it wasn't bad. I mean, of course, there are some exceptions. There's exceptions to all these factors, by the way. And it was bad at first, but that's kind of expected when a new game comes out. Like, the connection's gonna be bad. Like, the servers are probably gonna crash a few times. But that's expected. It's new. They're still testing it, kind of. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's basically my review of Black Ops 2. And my question that I asked was was Black Ops 2 good? And personally, I think it was my favorite Call of Duty, even though it wasn't the best. You know, I don't know if you can say that. Can you say it was it was your favorite, but it wasn't the best? I don't know if that really makes sense, but that don't really make sense. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary, and yeah, comment below what you think your favorite Call of Duty was, and if Black Ops 2 was good.